Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
First pitch, 7:07.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 6, Philip Irvin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting third, the left
Nick Castellanos now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Sonny Gray will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap. We'll see how he does in this one here today.
Ready now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's fouled away. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the 1st right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 to count. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Gray into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
In there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Moustakas leads off first with one away. This is flared out towards second. The second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No outs, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Gray has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Pollard.
Standing in, A.J. Pollard. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Ball one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting it, the third baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Cody Hosey. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hosey, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a curveball misses inside.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Throw on at first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Aquino is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
High and deep to right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Kurt Casale. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 54.
So digging in now, Sonny Gray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Merrifield is there, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
A bouncer up the middle. Galvis is there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Nettie V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Fouled off. Two out, a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Gray into his motion. Here it is.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds nothing. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here it comes, 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Will Smith is on deck. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Hosey. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Gray sets, 0-1 pitch on its way. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle, but he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Nope.
2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, and the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Freddie Galvis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Settling in now, Curt Casali. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Casali swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Sonny Gray. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top 3-2. Robert Stevenson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Robert Stevenson.
With Merrifield next to hit. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he misses 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. At the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in once again, Max Muncy. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Corey Seager is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line to the right side, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box now, Will Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Cody Hosey, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. 2 out, bases loaded. A ball and 2 strikes.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 LA. In is Joey. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and 1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
fielder, number 6, Philip Irvin.
Stepping into the box, Philip Irvin. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
On the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. this will be fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Aristides Aquino would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that misses. Ball 1. first 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left field. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Chris Taylor will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Two 2-0 count. The pitch.
2-0, 1 strike.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Merrifield ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Amir Garrett, a 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Max Muncy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The pitch. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Nick Senzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Taylor, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Will Smith is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now batting, Will Smith. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
As a look, now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Aquino will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Cody Hosey 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2. Runners on first with one down. He's running. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Runner at second here with one man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the stretch. Just shy of the wall. Posey is on his way home. He'll score easily. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Iglesias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Whit Merrifield next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Striding in, Chris Taylor. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch on its way. Iglesias, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Comes set and the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers out in front, 10-3. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
And now a pitch on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Pitch on the way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Phillip Ervin. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2 balls and no strikes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
The next 0-2. Left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Reds are down and ordered. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Aaron Luke comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
to 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Max Muncy waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Muncy. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Just hung in there on that one. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And it's fouled away. And 2, here it is. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Cool, exercise.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. In the air out to center field. Taylor is there, 1 away. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Payoff pitch home, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Caleb Ferguson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Kirk Casale will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
3-2 with the bases loaded. And it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Danny Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A ball and no strikes. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. That misses. 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-0 home. is looked at for the first strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And even with two outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Joey Votto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Kenley Jansen gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. So striding in, Phillip Ervin. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Three runs already home here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Cincinnati, good night.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Ten to 6, the final score in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the save to Kenley Jensen. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ballgame, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000.